boxing, but at the end of the day, it's still he picking at every MMA head, right? And he's fighting Tyron Woodley, Ben Askren, now Anderson Silva, and then guess who he said probably gonna be next, right?
Jake Paul. No, Andrew Tate.
Oh, actually, they just posted.
They just faced off.
But the name that he was talking about was Diaz, though.
Yes.
At first.
Well, the Diaz fight is a big name and a big money fight, but he's a lot bigger. He's a lot bigger than Nate.
But that's the point.
Yeah.
He wants as many advantages. He is doing it smart, but at the same time, he embarrassing all of us. Like, for real. Like, and it's sad because, like, he's saying all these different things, and he's talking about and having these real conversations that need to be had, but it's coming from him.
You mean about money?
You already know, but it's not. But it's not a conversation for him to have.
But it is. It is because it helps him get attention, and it
Okay,
helps fighters take his point. I love what he's doing.
I hate it. I
love it.
I want to be the dad.
I'm sure you do, but you're a fighter.
And I'm going to get a check for it, too.
Yes.
But it's not because I'm just a fighter, because he's telling us that we're not even brave enough to fight for ourselves. So I'm going to fight for y'all while I'm knocking out y'all legends in the process of it. You know what I'm saying?
What he's doing is very intelligent.
I don't know. It's
the promotion's off the chart. He's hilarious. He's brash, and he's winning.
But it's who he's winning against, though.
Yeah, but Anderson Silva, you gotta say, that's the most impressive fight that he won. You gotta say, Anderson Silva is a legend. Maybe he's 47 years old.
But that's the thing. I had Jake Paul to win. I knew Jake Paul was gonna win just because of the age itself. Yeah. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I didn't see Jake Paul knocking out Anderson either, though. You understand? I just knew it would be competitive enough for Jake Paul to take it. You know what I'm saying? Take the win. But at the same time, it's just like, bro, like, if you fought Anderson when he was, you know what I'm saying, in his prime, bro, you get knocked out.
Right. Well,
like, you talking about
most certainly in an MMA fight.
Not even most certainly in an MMA fight. Like, Anderson used to box boxers, bro. And that's the thing too I hate about MMA dudes. Like, since we on here, like, a lot of these dudes be like, oh, I'll box Canelo, or I'll box, you know what I'm saying, Mayweather and all this stuff, but never get in the actual ring and just train and spar with actual real boxers from, like, whatever the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I used to actually box with the guys from the neighborhood and Pagedale boxing, like Josh Temple, you know, Vaughn Alexander, Devin Alexander's brother, you know? Like, I had to actually work with actual boxers to realize, oh, this is a different type of game.
Yes.
You know? But when you just boxing with the guys that's in the MMA room and you thinking, like, because you touching them that you're pretty decent, you're going to find out if you actually get in with a real boxer before you actually compete with them, that, you don't know what you're doing, you know? Because there's certain little combinations and there's certain, like, cadences that we do as MMA fighters that will get us knocked out from a boxer. You know?
Have you thought about competing as a boxer?
Hell yeah, that's where the money at. But the thing is, though, it's so diluted because the whole perception of MMA guys wanting to box is because of money. Because I would never just get into it for money. My biggest thing is I would actually commit myself to the sport of boxing. Right. I would get me a boxing coach. Like when even George St. Pierre, like, I feel like he could have been pretty decent, you know? Had a great jab in MMA, but you see he was working with who? Freddie Roach,
right.
You know?
Right.
And Anderson Silva also found a boxing coach. I forget who he was working with as well, but you could see him that he was training that art of boxing, and he could actually compete in the actual ring.
So you would need a timeline. You would need...
Yeah, definitely need a timeline.
How much time do you think you would need?
Well, since I've already been working with boxers for a minute, and I got a great boxing coach at STL Boxing, Reggie Thomas, shout out to him, I probably only need like 2-3 years to actually find me a profile. You know, and actually work up.
But that's a realistic assessment. I'm glad you said that. 2-3 years is correct.
Oh, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You can't just hop into it.
Right.
A year time ain't just gonna work for you.
Yeah.
Right, and then I'm not just gonna call out the best in the world.
Right.
You know, pound for pound. I'm gonna work my way up.
Right.
I'm gonna get some knockouts. I'm gonna get some good little names. I'm gonna get some prospects. And then I'm gonna, like, once y'all see I got a resume now.